Yes, go ahead.
Mr. President,
Yes.
you have another meeting tomorrow with Rod Rosenstein.
Yes.
Are you planning to fire Rod Rosenstein?
I'm talking to him. We've had a good talk. He said he never said it. He said he doesn't believe it. He said he has a lot of respect for me, and he was very nice, and we'll see. And he's a member of the Trump administration in that sense. It's the Justice Department. I would certainly prefer not doing that. There was no collusion. There was no obstruction. I mean, unless you call obstruction the fact that I fight back, I do fight back. I really fight back. I mean, if you call that obstruction, that's fine. But there's no obstruction. There's no collusion. I'm going to meet with him tomorrow. I may call Rod tonight or tomorrow and ask for a little bit of a delay to the meeting because I don't want to do anything that gets in the way of this very important Supreme Court pick. So I don't want it competing and hurting the decision, one way or the other decision. Again, I want to hear what she has to say, but I don't want to do. So I may delay that. I'm going to see. I don't want to do anything that's going to conflict with that. But my preference would be to keep him and to let him finish up. You know, I call it a witch hunt, and it is a witch hunt.
This is the first time that the president and the deputy attorney general have had an opportunity to spend some quality time together since all of this came out. Don't forget they were supposed to meet a couple of Thursdays ago, but then the second Kavanaugh hearing got scheduled, so the president pushed back the Rosenstein meeting. 30 minutes aboard Air Force One is a good amount of time for the two to spend together. When the president departed the plane in Orlando, he was asked by the pool as he was working a rope line how their meeting, how their conversation went. He said it was great. Before leaving, when asked straight out by my colleague from NBC, Kristen Welker, if he plans to fire Rosenstein, President Trump said no and seemed to indicate that Rosenstein's job, sorry, Rosenstein, not Rosenstein, Rosenstein's job is safe, at least for now. Listen here.
I'm traveling with Rod. I didn't know Rod before, but I've gotten to know him, and I get along very well with him.
Get along very well with him. What a change. September 21st in August, an article rather in the New York Times said that Rosenstein last year was trying to garner support for using the 25th Amendment to take out President Trump, even suggesting to one colleague that maybe he wear a wire to get some incriminating evidence on the president. It looked in the beginning like Rosenstein was done. He came to the White House the Monday after that article came out, expecting to be fired. Rosenstein strongly denied the allegations on at least two occasions, said he did no such thing, and the president does seem inclined to believe him. Taking out Rosenstein, by the way, before the Mueller investigation is over would be problematic, to say the least, for the president. But, Harris, we kind of called this almost a couple of weeks ago now, when the president said that he was going to delay his meeting with Rosenstein. He referred to him as Rod. Right. And I got from his body language there that things probably weren't as fatal for Rosenstein as they appeared to be at the beginning. So I think he's going to be there for a while, at least until the end of the Mueller investigation. Maybe beyond that, we'll see.
All right. John, great to see you. Thank you very much.